And does anybody want to recall what happened last week on Dragon Ball Z? You just pinged Kuma.
What?
Does anybody want to recall what happened last week?
Let's say if we get this right. Crag pussied out and fled this village, left the Minecraft server totally, just went off and played a different game. Showed up in this place called Worm Tooth Crag. Wait, I opened the notes
Doomers,
section.
there were Doomers.
The Worm Doom Crag.
Yeah.
Worm. Better open my notes actually.
Are you going off your, like, just off the top of the dome?
Yeah. Down
Made a recap.
Yeah, tag in.
Okay, so after Kuma dipped, he came to this, like, hole in the mountain. And there, he found the Goliath. And the Goliath offered to bring him in. And inside he met Azrael, who had just saved Valkyrie. Is that right?
Yeah, Volcari, like Vulture, but with like weird.
Yeah, Valkyrie. And inside, Krager helped heal, like, and treat the wounds of this fallen creature. The Glass suggested that he had been shot down from their, like, rival tribe. And so after he treated the wounds, Azrael and Kuma got to know each other a bit better. After that, in the morning, they had an initiation of, I forget the name of what game they played, but it was like dodgeball, basically.
It was goat ball.
Goat ball, that's right. And Azrael and Kragar had an ally of a Goliath, but he got knocked out pretty much instantly. And then Azrael got knocked off, but Kuma managed to bring it through by knocking 2 enemies off at once.
And giving me a fate point.
And I threw the match. I threw the fucking match.
Yeah, it was a draw.
And then Kragar helped by turning one of the Goliaths into a giant, like, gorilla to, like, fight against the enemy of the Goliath.
Yeah, to raid the rival clan on the other side of the mountain to get revenge for the Volcari Flynn. It wasn't really revenge, he just wanted to raid, and it was coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Probably using that as leverage to get favor against the Volcari.
After that, Azra and Kragar got offered a talisman of, like, a dwarven god. And they didn't know what it was last session, but now they're traveling home. Well, sorry, not home, to the village where the rest of Kragar's group is.
Apologies.
Welcome back.
I am back.
The recall of what happened last week.
That
was one half of the story. Does anybody remember what happened in the other town, the other half of the story?
Yeah, I was just about to get to that if you want.
I mean, I remember that I was off talking to Yetis and never got back to town yet.
Yes.
This is true. Talking to Yetis.
And then another part was Zeradius and Idril were treating two people that had fallen ill from like a mysterious illness, but only Zeradius knew the cure. They came across like this character that took one of Zeradius's old spell books, and when she flew away, Zeradius like didn't attack her. But when she flew away, she had like cosmic wings, and to be honest, I don't remember much else.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot. During the night, I'm not sure if we kind of had Nylax come in, but Nylax would be here.
Alex be rocking up.
Nylax rocks up, he visits, he gets told a bunch of the stories that are happening at night, but they're all in the little hut, and they're having a long rest in the safest place they could be.
So what actually happened here, sorry? I didn't hear what Alex said.
Curing the light curse off Wesley and Bishop down here.
Yep, I remember that old mate was a bitch and stole his book.
Yeah, and the bitch stole the book, so
transformed.
Gunhild Asgard turned into a raven and flew away.
Yep, and this is where Nylax shares the stories he heard from the Yetis.
Yeah, which they already got that information.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, during the session I told them before.
Oh yeah, cool.
There might be one little bit that kind of is not translated or I didn't give out properly, but we'll come back to it later. So the first thing is that like after Diva set up the spell, everybody's kind of like taking turns on watch just outside the building and stuff like that to see if anything's happening while we're all having like a peaceful rest. Because you can see through the dome.
Yeah.
But most people are resting either in like the dome or on the beds and stuff like that. But when Diva finally gets her turn to lie down and go to sleep, she's like opening her eyes, and this is what Diva sees.
Right. Okay.
So it's like everything is this pale blue, and the first thing you see is Lulu's coming down the stairs, and she's very much like the same kind of pale blue as the rest of the like setting around here. And I can't replicate her voice, but I'm saying, Diva, welcome back. This is your mage tower, isn't it? I remember it.
I do not think that I have a mage tower. Lulu, what are you doing here?
Let me show you. And she starts walking back up the stairs. Come, everybody's here, and then she disappears.
Diva's just gonna very, very slowly kind of follow.
Yeah. As you're like walking up the stairs, each of the steps is like a vault with your like fairy wings kind of picking you up and stuff. You're partially kind of like flying a bit.
Right.
And you come up to the second floor, which is and there's a few people up there. Idril's up there. Azriel's up there. Lulu's up there.
Right. Okay. Diva's just gonna kind of like walk up the stairs very slowly, kind of concerned.
Diva doesn't know Azrael.
No, I don't know Azrael, and kind of look to the stranger, and just kind of hand hovering over her spell book.
You see, Lulu and Azriel are like shaking hands and talking. There's like, they both have drinks and eating food, and Idril's there with like also sharing you know, in like comforts and stuff like that.
Right.
Come say hello. And as you kind of get closer and closer, they just all start like fading. And the room's empty. It's just you and this like just disheveled mage's tower.
Oh Jesus.
You can see
Very good.
Idril appearing again at the top of the stairs.
Right. Is there any like books or anything around the tower, or is it just all kind of?
Yeah, there's writing, scribbles, scrolls, books, and even just little like comic book kind of drawings.
Right.
And some
I
little
guess
pages.
I guess I'll kind of move towards the desk and I'll pick up one of the scrolls as I slowly head towards Idril.
It's like it's written in code, but it's your code. You recognize it as like something that you would have made as a cipher.
Right.
And you just think about it yourself, just then, I could probably improve on that, and then you like jot down in your mind, you jot down something, and it looks like it just starts filling it out.
Right.
And Idril's just like silently waving you up to the next floor, and then disappears as you get closer.
Okay, yeah, she...
And at the top, you see 3 Idrils, 3 Lulus, and an Azrael in like this pentagram. It's like they're chanting something.
I hate this so much. Okay. Cool, up there. Does this seem like a distinctly religious kind of chant that they're doing?
You see they're all holding sage, and they're burning this kind of like bundles of, what is it called? Herbs. And they're
Right.
all kind of just like circling around like ring-a-ring the rosy or whatever it is. Azrael's in the middle, kneeling.
Oh no, this can only go terribly. David's gonna kind of just step in the way of, like, an Idril, and kind of just try and shake them to stop them.
You see the Idril slowly turns into a tentacle. But the tentacle is burnt up and it just starts crumbling to dust.
David just kind of jumps back and like shoots a firebolt even as the tentacle is crumbling down.
You hit where it is and it just melts away faster. The rest of the spirits kind of disappear except for the Azrael. And Azrael just walks over to the top floor and beckons for you again.
Oh, I hate this so much.
The best. It's the best.
Yeah, it is. Cool. Yeah, David's gonna like super carefully walk towards the top floor, and
Yeah.
like if anything is moving to attack her, she's going to cast a spell.
No, it looks like there's a lot of people just standing around. Once you get to the tippy top, Diva finally gets up here, and it changes the whole scene. You get from where you are to a kind of like a what's the word for it? Like an open field.
Okay. Oh god, I hate this so much.
and it's like as if the stairs that you just walked up disappeared, and you're now at this like trapdoor. But all the people that were standing there in the dream are all still there, and you can see Lulu, Idril, and Azriel are over here, and they're fighting these tentacles on their own.
Right. Diva's gonna kind of very carefully and shakily make her way over to Lulu. Actually, no, towards Idril, and go, Idril, what is going on here?
Been out here, like this is your dream. You've been out here just like fighting tentacles in your dream. You don't even know why. Like this is just something that you just like slept, and this is what you've been experiencing. And Diva just like flew out of a trap hole.
You're back. I don't know. All I've been doing is fighting these things. Pointing at the tentacles.
As you kind of say that, she kind of collapses to the floor and just goes, not again. Not another one of these dreams.
As well, Alex, this is your dream as well. You were fighting tentacles alongside Idril, who you've never met, and Lulu, who you've never met, and
Diva, who you've never met.
Yeah, Diva just came out of the ground, who you've never met, and so these two are conversing. You believe they're like friendly to each other, and they don't look like the tentacles or anything like shadowy. And then there's the kind of radiant glow of this like fairy lady who she has a like horn of a unicorn, and for some reason in your mind you just instantly know that that's Larue, the goddess of the Fae, the goddess of talking animals.
Okay. So just gonna like kneel before her. All the tentacles are gone, right?
Yeah. All the tentacles have been destroyed by the three of you.
I'm gonna like look over to Idril and Diva. It's like, hello. And then I'm gonna like notice. Sorry, what was her name again?
LaRue.
L-U-R-U-E. Notice LaRue. And like the second I do, I'm gonna stop in like saying hi to Idril and Diva and sort of just kneel down before her.
LaRue says, stand up, you. You're a guest in this realm.
Oh, wait.
Going to stand up and sort of like yell over to Idril and Diva and like tell them to come closer over here.
Diva doesn't move. She's just kind of on the floor, crying a little bit.
She recalls your names, and she says, Lucia, Itrail, Azriel, Diva.
Damn, okay.
Welcome back into my realm. I've brought you here to tell you of the grave danger. The war machine. It is complete. All of Faerun is in danger if you do not defeat the Durgar war machine. I've already presented two of you a gift. The other two, I shall present the same offer and give you a gift. And she whispers to Lulu, and Lulu makes a choice and kind of then vanishes from the dream. She offers something to Azriel, and no one else can hear it. She's like whispering it to you, and no one else can hear.
Yeah, I'm So I'm gonna nod my head down and say thank you.
As you do, you also disappear, and you wake up in a sweat, and the others are just still sleeping peacefully. Israel, Diva, and it seems like your friend is missing. Stadius. I must give you a message to give to Zerarius, the one who's missing. Give her a message for me. The way to get to Solstice crashed on shore in the sea of moving ice. And as you guys
Diva just
hear that, yeah, you're just like, bloop.
yeah.
It's what like startles you back to awake, from awake to asleep.
How does she know my name? Because I literally haven't said her true name. No, just nicknames. Yeah.
What was it again? I'm writing it down, but I can't remember exactly. It was the way to get to the solstice or something.
Yeah, it was the way to get to Solstice crashed on shore in the sea of moving ice. I'll just write it in the chat.
Rightio.
And everybody's like finishing their long rest. And the nun is the like last one, like the first one to wake up. And she screams as the spell is
Hours.
Yeah, 8 hours is complete.
Yeah. Can I have taken final watch?
Yes, you and her
Cool.
both taking final watch. As you step out, you hear her screaming, and she notices from a window there is this gigantic monstrosity looking man, like a failed lich covered in ice, and it's like grabbing up this other house and smashing through it with its giant long claws that look like icicles extending from its fingertips.
Right. I'd like to yeet a spear at it as I call out, you all might want to get out of here.
As everybody's awake, we'll roll initiative. But right before initiative, I'm gonna quickly grab a drink and we'll have a pause right here.
I mean, imagine losing at storytelling to someone who's not even at the table, you know?
The worst is when you get a AFK player killed.
Yes. So Zeradius is just
He's still asleep.
Dead.
somewhere. Yeah. Alright. And we'll jump over to in Wormdoom Crag.
A frozen. I'm very much not liking the idea of this. Just something irks me about a Wormdoom crag that is frozen. Oh no, bone claw monstrosity. Fuck.
In this other area, in Wormdoom Crag, the Kragger and Azrael
Yes.
Are you both here? Yeah. As you're planning to leave, this is the morning that you guys had your long rest. You wasted a spell slot. You did your celebration, and while you're leaving, you're getting into the carriage at the end of the session, and off in the distance, you see this tornado of ice, hail, and just like massive like lightning bolts coming out of it. And it's coming from the city that Kraga just came from, the town. Instantly you know that you have to travel quickly back there. Help your friends.
I'm just going to fly and look over Cracker and say, well, we better kick it into top gear.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
a gear?
As you're speeding through the forest, the squadmen, Kraga and Azrael, you all notice this bloody field. And as you do, you see a flash of blue just decapitate the Axebeak at the head of the like squadman.
Oh my god.
And you see that Axebeak just tumble. And it's what's it called? Its leash that was around its neck just like releases, and the whole thing just starts like tumbling over.
Oh, I'd raise that one. Oh,
That's why he's giving us an extra one, so we can decapitate us.
Roll initiative. And let's make sure that everyone's on initiative. And we'll add this guy to the initiative.
This is so fun. Yay.
I'll start with Azrael doing a perception check. And then I'll... so, first thing you see is an unfamiliar shape of a person. It's this tall Leonin. And he screams out using thaumaturgy, and you can hear him from 300 so feet away. That's about right, 200 feet away. You hear him asking, he says,
Is that you, Anders?
I'm just going to yell back like no, but I don't think he can hear me.
He does say, it's time to die. On guard, and he will roll initiative.
let's just say the one on the left. And it imbalanced the armored, and because of that there's a tumble, and it stopped the carriage.
I'm going to dismount the
Does it have a
Axebeak.
monster it's based on, the horse thing? Is just... Does he have a name?
it doesn't live.
Oh, so the quasi-real riding horse has no name. Isn't there a song about that?
The mount with no
I
name.
walk through the desert in a horse with
Yeah,
no name.
quasi-real horse with no name. Isn't that how it goes?
Something like that.
I don't know. Can you move it to the back?
Yeah. To the back, to the back, to the back. Why is Azrael off his XP? Cool.
He said he got off.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just going to move up here.
Yeah.
And because he looked like, because he said you're prepared to die,
Yes.
just going to equip my rifle and instantly take 2 shots.
Just shoot the man. Damn.
Okay.
So the second one hits, so it'll be 26.
Oh, it's one of those nice rifles. Fuck.
Yeah. And 13 bludgeoning.
it would be 26 with the crit.
Oh yeah, with the crit's 26. Yeah. So you see that the crit should have like taken part of his shoulder off, but some reason the black powder rifle's bullet only does half. He says 13.
Going to look over to Kuma and just be like, this one might be a tough one. And I'm just going to end my turn.
He's gonna move up. He's 35 feet movement. And summon 2 images of himself.
It's an Echo Knight.
You'll see them as like bright blue, but that's only like meta knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can see that they just appeared, so it's not really meta knowledge. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then down at the town, it's like this monstrosity is finished crushing this house, and it notices Nylax. Nylax, you would have had your throw. Do you want to throw at it?
Absolutely.
So
Is it a whole round?
yeah, it
Can
would
I
have been a
throw
whole
2?
round. Yeah, you can throw 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Right.
And like smites or whatever you would have done.
I don't think I can smite with them, unfortunately. I don't have bless on, but nice.
Nice. Both those hit. And again, you see that it should have done stuff like puncture into it, but it like just kind of deflects a bit. And it only takes
I charge headlong into it.
Yes. And so it's its turn.
And bonus action
Charge.
to no. Bonus action I'll do, what's it called? Shield of Faith on myself
Nice.
and Idril. Because Idril is also melee.
You can only choose one target.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, then myself.
Yeah. So you got to
My bad.
24.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
the rest. It's just me.
Oh my god. What a machine. And the monstrosity is gonna every step it makes
Every move it makes. Are we watching off?
yeah, do
To say hello, I'm your friend.
I'm your friend. Take these javelins. Give me
the time of the morning is that it's very much dim light and there is no lights out in this area. Because it's a small town. And because it's mid-morning, it's still like the clouds are covered by the clouds, and the twilight kind of like covers it, and the whole area is a dim light. And you see the monstrosity kind of like shift in the shadows for a second. And it then teleports right behind Nylax. Nothing personal, kid.
Wait, what does? Sorry?
The bone claw monstrosity teleports right behind you.
Teleporting bitch.
Yep. And that's its turn.
So
Cragger.
it didn't do anything, just teleported?
No, yeah, it just teleported right next to you on its turn. Cragger. You
Now I
hit-
can't charge at him.
No, you can charge through him. Cragger, back in the other part of this battle, off in another like far off area from
Yeah, because we have
make it
grouped
15.
initiative.
Cragger, you notice. Wait, was it Cragger's turn?
Yeah, it
No.
was.
No, it's Cephic's turn.
It was
But
Cephic's turn?
Kragos.
Cragger, you notice Cephic goes to speak to you again, and it's very loud. And he says,
Hello?
He says,
Oh.
"This is the best I've felt in my entire life. I present my symphony's verse 2.
I don't. Look, are you confused with someone else? We don't know. We've never met before. Why do you cross paths with us?
he, it's like everything you're saying he can hear. He's like nodding a bit, like a bit crazy nodding. And the other two Cephics are also nodding. But as you talk, as you're trying to speak, he then lifts a hand. All three of them lift the same hand. And they shoot an ice dagger over at Cragger.
4.
Cephic.
No, I mean, I was asking because ice knife is a AOE.
Oh no, he's throwing a knife that is made of ice. It's different. It's not.
Oh.
It's a dagger. He throws a slashing dagger of ice.
Okay.
So make an intelligence check. And it's either... Oh, both of those miss. We'll worry about it later. That roll was poor and he misses. But the second one might hit. Yeah, roll an intelligence check and he either has advantage or doesn't. Yeah. And you see a second one just like... He goes... he like nods his head to the beat of music, and you hear pianos playing like dun 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 dun, like Cephic's theme song starts.
Damn.
Craig, it's your turn. Yes, Craig, it's your turn.
I don't know what quarrel you have with us, but I won't stand idly by. You strike at us. I have my horse, Dash, and I run up 150 feet.
Yeah. Sorry, you would have heard the voice coming from the leftmost one only.
Oh,
Yeah, because you can't replicate the voice. The other ones.
then
are
I
just
would
doing
go
actions.
for that.
Yeah.
And then it says polearm, but I'm gonna. Oh wait, my boys are here.
Yeah, the boys are here.
Damn. Okay.
The boys are
Yeah, I'm gonna dread life first, and then it says polearm. It's the same die, anyways. I'm using a lance now.
Ooh.
Yes, which is also a polearm, anyways. It just doesn't have the property anymore.
Yeah. Of reach? Wait, Pollen has reach, doesn't it?
Yes, it doesn't have the stopping property.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Also, it has a property where you can't use it within 5 feet.
no more guard. That's if I'm not mounted,
Oh, true.
And so
and it's not can't use it. It's
both
just a
of those
disadvantage.
hit. Plus. Those two hit. You see, he takes full damage from necrotic.
He also does a DC 17. Oh, my boys have multi-attack now.
They do.
Oh, sorry, that's one attack too many. And there's also this one. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's see.
I'm trying to think. Alright, I need to do a wisdom save first, and then you can roll some damage.
Yes.
He succeeds.
Does a 15 hit? No, it doesn't.
17 AC.
17,
Yeah.
alright.
Whatever
Alright.
those half of.
That's...
There's a crit in there, right? A couple?
Yeah. Two crits.
So are you able?
Oh,
to...
I'm having all of these, right?
Yeah. So double the
Okay.
10 and the 9, and then
3,
half that.
5,
So it's just 10 and 9. Yeah, just leave it as is.
9. That's the damage from the squad.
27. Okay. And I have not yet included your damage.
My damage was 24.
16 plus 8, and the magical slashing is reduced.
Oh, so it's just 20.
But the
Oh, it's not
20
slashing, it's piercing from the...
Yeah, the magical piercing is reduced, the necrotic is
Okay.
not. And
Cool.
you seem flinch for a second as all these like hits are all hitting him at the same time. The other suffix are also flinching, but it's nothing's hitting them. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Idril, sorry. Back down here. Idril, it's your turn. I forgot to ask you-
hello.
I forgot to ask you if you wanted to boost out and attack with Nylax on that first part of that turn.
I mean, I would have walked. Yeah, I would have done that.
Cool.
Most
So
likely.
let's do that before your turn,
Okay.
and you can
Oh,
now
I
have your
would-
turn. Why is your name on TC? What the heck?
Alright.
For Nylax.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So I would be rushing out.
And
Oh, he would be too far away from me if he didn't
yeah,
teleport.
so you can use an action that would have been like you could use a dash action, or you could prepare an action.
I would use the gun thing
Okay.
if it was far away.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's 1. Fucking. I'm lagging today. 2.
Both those hit.
4.
Oh, they force damage.
And yep, they're force
So
damage.
funny. And that's the bone claw monstrosities teleports up to you, and it's now your turn again.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do Doctor Scan, obviously. 20 magical piercing.
Because it takes 10 damage.
Yeah. That is it. That is my turn. If I had movement to go forward, I would probably be next to my next action.
Yeah.
If I could have.
Nice. To be in the aura.
Yeah.
Alright, Diva, you're up.
Yes. Diva's gonna kind of. She's not actually on the square. Let's take her to that square. She's gonna move the 10 feet, move 5 feet out, and then probably move 15 feet up into the air. And she is going to cast Just a nice simple firebolt. Just start off.
Nice.
Yes! I, for once, didn't get a nat 1 on a firebolt.
Yeah, roll the damage. Nice.
Ugh.
You rolled the
That's
one there, though.
I did.
Uh,
Immediately given my recompense, that's a total of 14 fire damage.
yeah, you see it like burn up the creature. It takes 4 and 18 damage.
Takes 18 damage.
Sorry. 14
14.
plus 4 die.
Mhm.
As it like recoils at the fire. Is that it for your turn? You're gonna cover.
I don't believe I have anything super bonus actiony that I want to do, so yes, that will be my turn.
Excellent. Alex, back to you.
Radio. Well, I have seen that he's right next to me. Would like
None starts
To-
running as well.
this concentration. Yeah, it is. Drop concentration on Shield of Faith, and I would like to cast Blade of Wrath
Mhm.
and attack him.
What's the Blade of
It's a
Wrath look like?
bonus action. It's a spell. It is white and blue fire that swirls around in the shape of a mighty blade. That's my first
Whoa.
attack.
Oh my god. Cosmo? Is that you?
No, this is a third level spell.
Taz is just breaking every game he's part of.
Hello.
What do you
That's
mean?
so epic.
Yeah, but I don't double the damage as a bonus action, unlike Cosmo. And attack 4 times. It's eased up a bit.
He resists the radiant damage.
Alright. Cool.
So
Is he an aberration, fae, fiend, or undead?
he is a undead.
Then.
Oh, he's
You're
undead.
Oh, then he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Or he's frightened.
Yeah. Wisdom save of 16.
He cannot be frightened, unfortunately.
Oh, he cannot be frightened?
Immune to the.
All good. All good. Second attack. Oh, damn. That's alright.
Good damage too.
Then I would like to move behind him like that. I should have done that first. It's fine. Probably can't get flanking on a creature this big, actually, to be honest. It's up to you. But
Yeah, well, you flank this easily. Yeah, that's the thing that I'll.
I mean,
Oh,
even if you did have flanking, that wouldn't have been enough to make that a hit.
because it's not the advantage one, is it?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. As the creature roars out a roar, you see it gain back 5 hit points.
Oh,
Oh, fire damage doesn't stop that. Oof. Interesting.
Asriel, back to the.
oh.
I moved 30 feet
Once.
closer. And I'm not quite in range yet, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna taunt him. And I'm gonna yell at him and be like... What, are you scared of something to attack me? And then I'm just going to let off 2 more shots.
Yep.
And only 1 hit, so that would be a total of 8. 8 bludgeoning.
No, that's 15 because that was a crit.
Oh right, a crit, sorry, it would be 15.
Yeah.
Like, because...
That's a really big crit range.
Yes.
2B.
9 or higher for me is a crit.
Holy fuck.
I'm sorry? 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got a plus 11.
What?
That's so broken.
So,
Wait, why is a crit on just a roll of 20?
That's just the new black powder rifles.
Oh.
Yeah, they got like such a low damage dice that they should.
Plus 11?
Yeah, that's why he's nutty on that specific kind of trait. As for you, you see him turn to you. It's like very creepy when he does.
so I'm just gonna like, sorry, just one sec. Okay, I'm going to also going to pop Radiant Soul. I was meant to do this before, but it's fine. And Kraghar's gonna turn to me and see like bright white wings come out behind, but they're like ethereal. So, that's the end of my turn.
Nice.
So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, back to the Bone Claw monstrosity's turn. It is going to do a few piercing claw attacks at Idril. These are the bonuses I gave it. Oh, for some reason. And that misses. Sefik, what are you doing, man? And another piercing claw. And that misses. And part of its trait is that it... Nope, not the hide action one. It shadow jumps, and each creature near it, within 5 feet, these two, will have to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or take 5 damage. 1 plus 2. Oh my god.
You're up.
That's so funny, actually.
Nice.
Do I not have any fucking bonus action spells?
Oh shivers! I didn't roll from Wesley and Bishop's initiative. Let's do that. Bang. Bang. Oh, they're on GM still. As they're like kind of getting enough strength in this turn order that they can go. Okay, so that's misses, and then it does a teleport where it lands on the rooftop above Diva. Yeah, right next to Diva, like you're literally holding hands with a Diva. And Wesley and Bishop are in the rooms below. The house looks like it's almost collapsing, but it's holding up just a bit. Alright, back to Sefek's verse.
Oh, did I get an opportunity attack?
No, he teleports. You see it disappearing with shadows.
So did Idra and Alex have to make a
Shadow
con
magic.
save?
They did.
Oh,
Okay.
I need the con save from Idril, and
You rolled
Plus-
3 ones with that move.
I did do that. That's why it's funny. While you're doing that, I'm gonna get this verse up.
the 14 enough?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes it. To DC 14.
So the piano's like upping, and as it gets to a crescendo, it reverses, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, lone wolf, thought I'd do better on my own."
He summons a spectral weapon, which appears next to Azrael. And the spectral weapon makes an attack. And this rolls And then he will then make a dagger attack at Ezreal. Two of them. So oh, you don't even need to roll initiative. You'll hit it on the first part.
Yeah.
So you take 11 piercing damage and 4 necrotic.
Oh wait, sorry, I just gotta check something.
Wait, actually, it might do. No, it's just 4 necrotic. It's either the 4 necrotic or it's the additional cold damage, whichever one's higher.
Okay. Sorry, I just gotta check something quickly. So like, as a reaction when he throws it, you sort of see like a glamorous like color go around Azrael, and it sort of takes off part of the dagger that he threw.
Yeah. And he's gonna do it again, so you might be able to use it a second time. That one hits.
Yeah. Okay, so
So you get resistant to 11 and the 7, but you still take the.
yeah, that'd be
It's until the beginning of your next turn, so he still has resistance.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And
So-
those are halved, and instead of the 5 necrotic, it's 6 cold.
yeah. So 6, 4, 10, 16.
Yeah, you don't take the 1 cold, you only take the
Yeah.
best of the 2. Yeah.
So it'd be 20 exactly. So all the 10 hit points would be
And
gone.
as Sefek completes his verse saying, Lone Wolf, and then he starts getting 10 hit points back. And then it's Craig's turn. You're hearing him singing from this one, kind of. One in the back. The other 2 are moving their lips, but not repeating this.
Why do you strike at us, bad man? We have no quarrel with you. End this madness. Straight. Oh, that's it. Alright.
Both hit.
I will. No, 13 doesn't hit.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I want to use my bonus action and enter my dread stance. And I begin gaining AC for how many dread points I have. So that puts me up to a 23 now.
How long's that?
As long as I have my dread points.
Nice.
Yes. I don't know, it's not updating on the thing.
And the boys?
I'll just have my guys use bows, because it's too much flood.
But they're also attacking 8 times.
Yeah.
Any of them attacking at disadvantage with the range? Yeah, they are.
Well, okay, they'll just move up.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
5
They
feet.
just crawl
Yeah.
up the cart.
That's fine. Yeah, they just like go out and do it. Thanks, Kroger. Idril. Back down to the bottom of the map. And you see on top of this building over here the Bone Claw monstrosity. You're muted, Panda, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Now?
Good.
Too far for me. Fuck. Fuck.
He's big enough and reaching down enough that his hands are touching the ground, and if you get to the side of the building, you'll be able to hit him.
Yeah, I'll stab him then. There. Boom. There you go, done. That is it for
How much is
me.
half of wisdom?
7.
Yeah, yeah. And Wesley is calling out to Bishop. Alright, let's show these guys what we're made of. We're not stuck in that bed anymore. And he flips out the window because there's no like glass. He lands over here, and you see him just pull out this pole flail that's massive. And at the end of the pole flail, you see this like glass flail. It's made of chardonnay, and he gives him sorry, this guy's got a spear, a Naganta spear, and Bishop has a pole flail, but he'll attack twice. Once with 3 damage, which seeming to do full damage to this guy. And the second one.
It's magical.
Let's roll his sneak attack. So it does an additional 4 and an additional 16. And because he hit twice, Wesley's special martial attack activates, and it's a free poke, and it hits for 6 damage. Right, Diva, you're up, and he's next to you.
Yep. I'm gonna use a brand new spell that I've not used yet, called Shadow Puppet.
Okay.
So that hits, dealing 13 psychic damage. So essentially what happens is Diva kind of conjures this little ball of energy and just chucks it at him, and nothing seems to happen as it absorbs into him. But his shadow kind of reaches over him and starts clawing at his heads.
Yes. What about the incapacitation save?
You need to do that.
Yeah, but could you show me the rest of the skill?
Sure. Sorry, let me just change it to the other thing. Output, spell card. Fails.
He uses a legendary, what's it called? Legendary resistance.
A legend. To get rid of the incapacitation.
Yeah. What happens if you succeed?
If you succeed, then no incapacitation.
Yeah, he's not incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not. He's not immune to incapacitation, but he uses his turn's legendary action.
Okay. And David is going to continue flying up.
Yep. You leave his attack of opportunity range.
Yep.
21. So you're punctured as you try to leave, and you are grappled. And it pulls itself 10 feet. So you were like 15 feet up, but you were pulled right down near the ground, 5 foot off the ground.
No, he's on my level. So I'm pulled back to where I was.
Yeah. But then, that was his reaction. Let's see, does he do another one? Only in like a response to a move. That's fine. But you take that piercing and double the cold. Sorry, not double. Like I'll roll another d6.
As a reaction, I'm going to use Absorb Elements.
Or d10. So you'll take, instead of 10, you'll take 5. Yeah, it gives you resistance.
Yeah. I don't know why it did that. Oh, because it also has a spell attack.
Yeah, on your next spell attack, you'll deal that additional damage.
Yep. So yes, I have resistance and then vulnerability, so I take just the 10.
Maybe it's just a 3. Because you don't have vulnerability if you have resistance. Kind of both.
Ah, yeah. So
Yeah.
no, it's
So it's just 3.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah. And he doesn't regain. No. Sorry, that's not it.
That's not it either.
Okay. Cool. And then it's Bishop's turn, and he climbs up the roof and tries to attack with his ability. Bang, and he hits for 10 piercing damage. I don't know why it says slashing. I think I didn't update it. And then because he can do that, he then hits with a backswing, which is 7. And then an additional attack, which misses. Oh no, there's a flank. I'm gonna allow it. Nylax, your team.
Yes, sir. Right, well, so is he on the house or is he...
Yeah, he's on the house.
I forgot
Can I
to
reach him?
I forgot
I
to
can
give
fly,
5
fuck
health. So he's back to 5 more.
Alright, well,
Didn't you say he doesn't regain?
No. I forgot to give him 5.
I'm charging
Uh-huh.
and then flying up to him,
Yeah,
and I'm going to take 2 swipes with the Blade of Wrath.
Oh my god.
On that second one, I will be...
Smitting?
There's no need. There's no need. He's dead.
Huh?
There's no need. He only
He
has
takes half
30
radiant.
health. Yeah, but you do double
Okay,
fire
hang on.
anyway.
Well, I was at double fire as well.
No, just
No,
normal fire, but
Because
crit
you've got
it.
crit.
You would kill it.
Yeah, on those 2 hits, you just like...
Oh,
how
okay.
do you finish the bone claw monstrosity off?
So, Nylax gets down into like a track star pose, like before they start a race, and he just starts sprinting with the blade behind him. He jumps, flies up with just 2 beats of his wings, and then just slices straight through his throat.
Yep. So I'm gonna put that here.
Just searing it, no blood or anything.
And as this one of the heads gets cut off, the rest of the creature just starts crumbling into like ice shards and bone, and it collapses the house. Is already nah. You see this creature just like crumbles apart. It just falls apart onto the house and kind of slides off a bit from the roof. Thank you for that, Alex. And we are up to the top part where Azrael is going to be attacked by the spiritual weapon. Which is a crit. So you take 10 plus... Let's see which one's higher. Nice. So you'll take 10 plus 14.
Okay.
Which is 24. And after that, spiritual weapon's turn, it's your turn.
Souda.
Yeah.
Can the spiritual weapon be grabbed?
No. It's
Okay.
not even real. Like, it's a spirit, in a way.
I'm gonna move up closer to this effect. And I'm going to take 2 shots towards him. Okay, so the second one hits.
Yep. I believe you did crit on that. That's crazy.
So it'd be 9 radiant and 7 normal. Also, as a actually, I'm going to action surge and take another 2 shots.
Good. Only the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be 16 more.
As
What's
you
that?
puncture through these.
Yeah.
As you puncture through his additional health, you see like Cephix start to like wake up a little bit. And he's like still hearing them. You're still hearing the boss music, but Cephix kind of like stops mid-verse. He says, "How dare you?" And that's his turn. And that's your turn. Sorry, I meant to say.
Okay. I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay. Cephix's turn.
Lost in survival in the snow. And it's so manufactured, my brain's getting louder, rejecting the flowers. Taste the scent of my hell that I made for myself. And now the villain's missing a cold sign. Then pulls out his massive cold sign.
So he has a scythe similar to his summoned weapon, which is just floating right behind him. So he has 2 spectral weapons at the same time. And so he throws the spectral weapon right out in front of Azrael. And you see it stop right before you and just start spinning. And he just swaps places with it.
Edgy.
And then he attacks twice with a ice longsword and then ice dagger. And so that's additional damage.
It doesn't hit me.
Doesn't hit, right. And then all of them throw an ice dagger at the same time. So do an int check to see if that will hit. And that succeeds, so it does not hit. You see it just like one of the spectral versions hit you, but then you're ready for it to be hitting you, but it doesn't do any damage.
Would it just reflect off my body because of that thing?
Oh no, like it's an illusion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all spectral illusion. And then he regains back to full health. But not full, like...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and his green bar's coming back now. And... That's it, yes. Krager, it's your turn now.
Right. Fuck. I thought I took a spell, but it didn't. Okay.
What's up? You only have 1 spell slot left because you did use one before.
No, that was my daily effect from invocation.
Right, so you used up your invocation summon.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So you used up 2 spells. Fuck.
I'll just do the same thing. Fuck. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
That's okay. You meant to do the attacks. Go ahead and.
Yeah.
Are they the same pluses? 6 or more?
No, it's. Is it more?
It's
It's
8.
more. It's a 8. So it'd be 18 for the first attack then.
That would hit.
Awesome.
And the second one would also.
Then. Oh yeah, awesome. Yeah, cool. And. All right.
Okay.
I'll tally it up.
Yes,
So
please.
that's.
Could you half the
That's-
magical piercing?
Yeah.
Are you including the necrotic?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just see how much that is in the end.
And all those are halved. I feel bad. You can keep going. I'll just post the number.
Yeah, alright. Well, Idril, we'll come back to how much damage that was. Is that
61.
with the reductions?
Yes.
Holy dooly. What was I gonna say? What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action. Oh, it
Goodbye.
misses.
Yeah,
It misses.
unfortunately. Idril, can you do a perception check?
Yep, doing it. Perception. +0. Let's go.
You don't see it, you don't notice it. The monstrosity is falling on your turn.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything on your turn or do anything? Because we're still staying in initiative, things are happening. Combat is not over for you.
If I don't see anything, I'm just gonna yell out. Anyone need assist Jones? Like, does anyone need healing?
No, Diva's not going to say anything that she
Yeah,
needs.
yeah.
Is the claw still in Diva?
Oh,
Or did that shatter as well?
yeah, that shattered as well. And
Right.
so on Wesley's turn, he jumps up to the top of the roof and looks down at the monstrosity and says, "Also, where's the nun gone?" And the nun's like off somewhere. She seems to have like ran off into the woods when the monstrosity was coming around. And he looks over and he's like, "Wasn't there 2 axe beaks earlier?" You see a drag mark, kind of like set of these little, very large kind of drags of snow where the axe beak was dragged away. Something else out there, and you hear a howl as Wesley says that. This howl is so screeching that like it actually would frighten most people. Diva, I need you to do a madness and DM it to me.
Hey, which one? Which
Oh,
level?
Lesser, sorry. You've heard this howl before. It's similar to the one in your dreams, and that's why it scares you so much. Is it D20 on the lessons?
Yeah, it's a D20.
Okay.
I'm just reading what it is.
Yeah, just send me it.
Yeah.
Your turn now, though. so you can act it out.
Oh, okay. She kind of flies another 30 feet up, drinks a potion, and then starts tearing her hair out. And she goes, "It's all mine! You can't have any!" I just realized I forgot to send it to you.
It's all good.
Give me a sec.
I'm not sure what you're on about, you mad woman.
GM. Oh, stupid thing. Other than that, yeah, that's her turn. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. And let me just roll for my healing. 2d4 plus 2.
Jeez.
So, like, Diva is just pulling chunks of her hair and stuffing it into her bag.
As Steve is doing that, Bishop's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Let's split up. I'll go look for the axe beak. Wesley, you go look for the lady, because we thought that she went that way, kind of thing." And he's like, "Aye." And he starts heading down a bit. Bishop's turn. Nylax.
So, do we know there's combat going over there?
No, that's not like the exact kind
Oh
of...
yeah, that's nowhere near here.
That's not the distance, yeah, that's over at Wormdom Crag, like, miles
Yeah.
away.
Right, so what's going on here?
It looks like one of the axe beaks have been dragged away. One of your axe beaks. It's probably yours.
What?
No,
I'm like on the roof right now, so I'm just gonna like.
Nylax beak just got grabbed, and
I'm sprinting off.
and the nun went that direction.
Can I use my Omega eyeballs?
Omega balls, yeah, it's a tree line, right? So you can't see, but do a perception, see if you can see what went on with advantage. It seems like there's glittering cold slashes throughout the ground, and you see them sparkle like a gemstone. What does Dum Dum Nylax think of that?
Flashpoints that sparkle like a gemstone.
Yeah, like a laceration on the ground, like that, and they sparkle.
Does it look like Shardolin?
No, think like the prettiest, like diamondish kind of gemstones, and it looks like the snow has been slashed back to reveal diamonds.
And if I pick them up and like try to smash them,
They just they're crystalline. They're just
they're not actually diamonds.
they're just ice. Yeah, they're like crystalline diamond ice.
I don't know, what the hell would that be? Like a survival check? Nature check?
Survival's the tracking check. If you wanted to try and survival track.
Yes, sir. Nope.
You see that there's a few different kind of directions that this axe beak could have gone, and you don't see either of them with the dragging kind of marks that normally would be appearing from when an axe beak is just dragged away before. Alright, let's go back to the top battle. And spiritual weapon is going to spin and slash at the veteran swordbreaker. Oh, that's pitiful. So the veteran sword breaker who has 78 health takes 8 damage.
Nice.
The spiritual weapon is going to attack again. Oh, this game is fun.
It's going nice and quickly for you.
Yes. Azrael.
What's the ruling with weapon changing?
It depends. What are you trying to swap to?
The boulder gauntlets.
And what did you have right before this?
The black powder rifle.
Yeah, I'll just say your black powder rifle's on a strap around your back, so you just release it,
Oh, okay.
and you like kind of initiate your gloves, and it's all just like part of the attack.
And he's holding 2 weapons, right?
You are, yeah.
No, he is.
Yeah,
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. I'm going to I'm just gonna like cackle a bit crazily and be like, you shouldn't have gotten so close. And I'm going to try grapple the first one.
Yeah.
The longsword.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
contestant.
and he uses which one? What was the thing? He uses athletics or acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
I thought the grappler can only use athletics.
No, it's a sleight of hand. I'll put the thing in chat.
Why is... Oh, yeah.
It's this. It's an ensnare.
Hey,
And then
yeah, which one are you grabbing?
the longsword.
Yeah, the long sword. So,
Wow.
And then with my other one, with
Why
my
is it
other
sleight of
hand.
hand? I thought the boulder gauntlets was a strength weapon.
unfortunately, he's a creature larger than you, so the automatic wins.
Oh wait, okay. So, I didn't realize he was a creature larger. Okay,
Yes, so he's enlarged. He's a large creature.
okay. As my bonus action, like my body starts glowing with, like all my tattoos start glowing really bright,
Yes.
and you just see me slowly like grow larger, and I'm trying to find the sorry.
When this all gets cut together on YouTube, it's gonna be epic. Just kidding.
Sorry, I didn't actually. I thought I had put this in, but I'll post it in chat. It's the giant might.
Yeah, I know what
And,
Dynamite does.
yeah,
She large.
Yeah, I'm going to go like larger, so like I just increase in size dramatically.
Yes.
And with my second hand, I'm going to try and snare his other weapon.
Okay, so now you can try to ensnare. So you're trying to ensnare the deck.
Yeah.
Athletics. And he does not succeed.
Okay, so
Why am I rolling so low? Sorry.
so both of his weapons are snared, right?
No, the other one was an auto succeed before you went big.
Okay. Okay, sorry, can I try grab the longsword then? That one?
Yeah, that's fine. So you grab the long sword
Yeah.
instead. Yeah, that makes sense, because you would go for the better weapon.
Yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. You have an extra attack.
Alright, well then, I'm going to ensnare it. Because I have to...
Alright, do it again.
Yeah.
every turn, just stopping people from attacking. I love it. It's so dumb. It's so good. Oh my god, he doesn't succeed.
And I'm going to just like start laughing and be like your weapons are useless now. I'm going to end my turn.
Yeah, and you see him say, "Are they now?" And you notice this scythe just fly 30 feet and attack you.
It misses.
Misses. And does another attack.
Okay.
We should get advantage. I'll keep it on
Uh,
advantage because he uses like the advantage mechanics and shit.
As as he does that, I'm going to say, yes, they are useless, and I'm going to invoke a rune so my skin starts glowing really bright again.
Yes.
And as the weapon sort of flies towards me, you sort of see like a giant mystical figure, even bigger than what I am, sort of like swing a weapon, and it sort of reflects the damage back at him.
Back at the weapon.
No, back at the Sec, like it sort of turns the weapon to hit him instead.
Right. So that will do 3 slashing damage and no cold, because he takes no cold damage.
And like when the damage gets reflected, the sort of giant behind Azrael disappears.
Sefik, at the end of the turn, gains back 25 hit points. And he's in his angered state, so his healing is more. The air around him is chilled. And Sefik's no longer using his no longer singing, so the music is still happening, but his mouth is no longer moving. You can't tell which one's the real one, so... You notice as well, when you had his hands... when you had your hands around his weapons, your hands just kind of like clench your fists, and like nothing's there anymore, even though the Sefik is in front of you.
Okay.
And he ends his turn. Krager. You can deduce that that one's a fake, but you can't tell which of the two he swapped to.
Okay.
Right.
So now you need to do a something to kind of guess. One of them is like illusionary, and the other one's real. So I guess however you want to do that. Also, yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention, this guy here span in like what's the word? A radius of like 5 feet around it, so he hit that guy and that guy, 2 of them. And he hit for like, how much damage did I say? Like 8 after 2 attacks.
On the sword breaker?
Yeah, on the sword breakers, and it's an imaginary weapon, so it's not going to take
Is it
any.
all of them? Oh, they don't. Okay.
No, just 2 of them. Yeah. There's this one here. Did you see these 2?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it cold damage?
No, it was slashing and necrotic.
Can you take necrotic?
Pardon? Did they?
Hold on, I'm checking. No, they don't. Okay. It's the Ice Scythe spell, I see.
Yeah.
So it's 7 damage. Because they have the 2 slashing. Right. I have them split their shots and show up the real one.
Yeah.
And they both miss.
They both shoot and both miss.
Oh my god. Alright, do it again.
They both miss.
Do it again. This guy's dual wielding, so he gets a 3rd attack, but he misses anyways.
Only 1 hit? where does it gonna go? So
Does it go on this guy first because it's closer?
yeah, and you see it actually like puncture it. So you figure out that it's where he is. When you go to shoot again with your pistols,
I didn't know you were actually placing him there. Okay.
what? You can't tell? They're blue.
Yeah, I can tell, but I
Yeah, I know.
assume that you
Yeah,
should
it's-
hide them so that we can't meta that.
Can't
Okay,
meta?
never mind.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you're just gonna have to meta.
You should just like maybe.
Well, I
split
was
it.
genuinely just going for the closer one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay, I'll miss all my attacks anyways.
Yeah.
Run around. Just attack.
You enter his range for the first time.
His range? What about my range?
As you enter his 15-foot range, because he's big.
Oh, okay.
His arms are as long as yours because he's so like tall.
Fuck. Alright.
He does a reaction to force you into a grapple, push to the ground. So he'll pull you off your horse if you fail.
Don't let him do it.
There we go. You're gonna have to do it against his one. So let's see how we roll, guys. 16. He misses. Yeah. It's one of those things. As you enter his range, he does like. He tries to get. You can see him like reach out and try to get underneath your arm and do a toss, but you like.
Just bat him up. Using my trick on me, huh?
Yes.
Actually, that's not my trick. It's VP's trick.
Yes. And so it's your turn. Still Kroger.
Yes.
Does the first instance still deal the proper damage? Does it still deal your necrotic damage?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't hit, right? I'll just do that. Or should I just roll again? Whatever, I'll just take the second one.
Why is there some more damage rolls? I understand the 12 necrotic. What's the other two?
So I didn't mean to click that one.
I see.
So it's just 9 plus 7, and I get to roll the d12 again because it's the effect of dread. Yeah. So yeah.
Tell me what that means. Can you tell me how much damage you dealt in total, including the Explodman's one hit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's literally just this 24. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
How should I use spells at the start of this? I'm too deep in now. I'm gonna use my mount disengage action and then just scoot off.
Yeah.
And they all walk in. No, actually, yeah, they do that.
That's fine.
Well,
Let's see. Idril. Back to the bottom side of the map. Nalax is chasing off this Axby. Wesley's heading up to chase after what he thinks is where he saw the nun. What do you want to
Beaver's pulling out her hair.
do? Diva's up there pulling out her hair. That's gotta hurt.
Probably.
Panda, you're muted.
Diva's. I can't get up there.
No, she's very purposefully too higher.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm going to go chase after Nylax. Yeah, I'm just gonna chase after Nylax. It was the Yelling, yelling like, "What you doing? What's this for?"
The axe beak went missing,
Axe
and
beak's
he's
not
chasing
moving.
after. That's Nylax's axe beak. Nylax beak.
Not like speak.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna chase after him because if it needs medical attention, help, then I'm willing to give it.
Yep. Wesley. Gonna keep running. Diva. Is there anything you're gonna do
Yeah.
in this turn?
No.
Using action to pull out your hair?
I guess so.
Okay.
Just pulling out my hair and stuffing it in my bag.
Did you pull out like
Like,
as much as you can at a time? It does hurt. Can you just take like
Not
Two.
much as she can, however much to not hurt herself, but like, she is pulling out hair.
oh.
She's
Yeah.
She's crazy, not masochistic.
Just pulling out bits of hair, yeah.
I've pulled my hair out in real life, like maybe not like diva level, but it hurts.
Yeah. It's Diva's turn. Bishop is assisting Idril and following up. And you see Bishop run ahead and do a skill check. And he's going to do survival. You can't tell. Nylax, as you're the furthest ahead, charged ahead, flying up a bit ahead, you see an axe beak cut in half.
How dare it be cut in half?
Is a dead
Can't heal it if it's cut in half, man.
It's hanging off two different trees.
Oh, that's not good.
That's very good. Now I get to kill something very hard.
And the Nylax beak is just like dripping blood onto these trees. And you notice the trees weren't like this before. The trees are now bent. So the curvature of the tree went like this, right, before. So this is the new tree's curves.
Very curvy.
That's not how trees work.
You can see there's like cracks in the wood and stuff like that to make it like this.
Right.
But
Right.
all the trees in the distance you can see have become this.
Also, Taz, there is actually a type of tree that grows like that.
Yeah.
Grows like that, but not gets smashed like that.
Hey,
It's different.
hey.
I'm continuing to charge after it.
What are you chasing? Are you chasing the direction that it died, or
What? No, where the trees are all fucked.
all the trees, like every direction now?
What?
Northeast, southwest, all of the trees are now being are now fucked because you know
I want to try and see if I can see it then.
you can fly up.
Yeah, I want to fly up and have a look and see if I can see this thing.
Perception check again. As you are kind of doing 360s while you're flying up to see if you can see. All that you can see is that Wesley has let off a gunshot into the sky, as if to say like he needs help.
Nylax reluctantly turns around and goes over towards where Wesley is.
Okay. Right, back to the top. The spiritual weapon that has over here. I'll give him a pink color. He's a pink spiritual weapon. He flies over to the Swordbreaker skeletons. Sefik then kind of commands it to spin around him in that 360, and it's an even larger arc than before, while it's on Sefik's body. It's 10 foot, so I'm going to hit all of them. And he does two spell attacks with it.
Damn.
Ooh, one of them's crit. First one misses and the second is crit. So it does 4 plus 14 necrotic. Let me see if it's cold damage instead. Yeah. No, it's not. Sorry, it's necrotic. And so that's 18 damage to the maul.
Reduced to 16.
He's
Badger's going to re-equip the rifle.
Does that break the scythe?
no, it's a spirit.
That's why I asked earlier, because I was going to grab it.
It says it's a weapon, though.
So, well, this time when Azrael pulls out the black powder rifle, like, it's glowing with runes,
Yes.
like a metallic bronze, and it's going to let off 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't a bit advantage.
Yeah. That misses.
And with the first shot, like, the runes sort of disappear from Azrael's body, but like, they sort of pulsate back to black and then they go back to bronze. And so that's 6.
Oh my god. So that's radiant damage, giant smite, and
Yep.
bludgeoning. So giant smite is
So it would. A giant smite doesn't state what damage it is, so I'm guessing it just goes off the weapon.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it would be.
that's just additional.
So the radiant is. So it'd be 20 radiant plus bludgeoning,
Yeah.
and then 11 normal, like bludgeoning.
Why is it 20 radiant?
Because it's crit.
Oh right. And how much bludgeoning?
Just 11 normal. And I'm going to end my turn.
Nice. Sethek's turn begins, and then he changes location with this guy.
So you're back for more.
And you see him like bloodthirstily look at you and do a few attacks. One. That hits you
I'm gonna use my reaction.
for the slashing.
But, no, my reactions are piercing. I get
Oh.
really too.
Okay.
I should put it in there, and you sort of see like Oh wait, no, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay. So you take all of that. Let me see if
Yeah.
he. Yeah, no, that's the perfect. That's like max necrotic, so he's gonna use necrotic. And as well as that, all of the ice daggers throw at you at the same time. So that's 6 piercing and 4 necrotic. Are you getting reaction for piercing?
Yes.
So you take 3 piercing and 4 necrotic.
Okay, so that's 7 in total, and then the first attack is.
Might be cold. Let me double check. No, it's not.
And then minus 23.
And then his spiritual weapon that he has next to him will do a single ice scythe spell attack at you. And he heals up 25 points.
Okay.
And that's it. Kraga. Kraga 2.
One of my guys has a length of chain which is spiked. Is it possible to mess with this false illusion and set up some kind of trap if they come over. Like put a loop on the floor and like just.
Yeah,
it
if that's a prepared action, that can be fine.
prepared. Okay.
Or, I mean, yeah, you'd have to spend the action to make the kind of trap instead then.
Yeah, that makes sense. But why would I ever do that? There's no reward.
Yeah, you might just pick to another one.
So I'll just do the same thing. Just
Oh, you're coming up. You're entering his raid?
Yeah.
Sounds like his ability turns to you.
Yeah, he turns around, okay.
And he's gonna do that for you, so you have to do the same before you can attack.
Okay. I'll use an inspiration. Can I use another?
This is a good question. Can you use chained out inspirations?
You know what? It actually doesn't really matter because is he throwing me? Oh, he's throwing me.
He's throwing you off your spectral steed,
Sure.
and you'll land 10 foot in the direction that he chooses.
Alright.
Yeah, so that happens. So you're thrown to that space over there, and your steed stays where it was.
So okay.
You are now prone.
Yes.
Yes. Let's do it then.
I spin up half my movement, which is 15. I get on my seat again.
Okay.
The half movement to stand up, the other half for the to get on the steed.
That does hit. Hey, it's 22s everywhere. 23s and 22s. Alright. This might actually be it for him.
Oh my god.
He may be dead.
He did. I may be crazy.
No.
Said he needs some fireballs.
Yeah. As you flurry him in such a way that your hits, because the swordbreaker skeletons are shooting their crossbows while you're remounting your horse.
Yeah.
And then your attacks come in to finish him as he's being like hit again and again. And you see him kind of like involuntarily misty step 30 feet away. But he's gonna misty step into the blood. And you see him just like lying. He's like down on the ground. He so I just need to double check what I wrote down for this.
Well, if it's any recompense, actually, I would attempt, as always, to finish him non-lethally.
Yeah. He's gonna be on 1 health, so that's good. But I need to just double check what he would say. Give me a sec. I'll be back.
Unpause or pause?
Unpause.
Damn, that wasn't recorded.
No, did you need it to be?
Yeah,
No.
the whole thing. It needs to be. Let's
Yeah.
relive it.
You see, all of the spiritual weapons just unoperate. his two weapons are just like kind of melting in his hands. As you see, his body starts to shrink down to the size of a normal humanoid, and out of Sefik flies this like witch bolt style crackling lightning of cold as the in the sky above Sefik appears did I not put a picture of her? A frost druid. You do not know the name of her. Well, that's not the right picture. I wonder if I have it here somewhere. I think it is, but it got donked by Roll20.
Can I move and talk freely?
No, this is all happening like real quick.
Okay.
No moving. No left. What's her name? I probably have a token somewhere, but I must have erased over it or something. Oh, maybe it's up here. No. This frost druid, you can only catch a glimpse of her before she's like, this was a wonderful, what's the word? She goes, what a wonderful death, and she, you can see that she has purple all around her mouth and stuff like that, and you've heard Nilex tell a story of that when you were back in that town, Kuma, of this like one lady who kind of like jumped into Sefik's body, and so she just kind of starts fading away and disappearing. And Sefik kind of coughs and goes, come closer.
Oh, fuck, someone's calling me.
No, that was in
Yes,
character.
Sefik is.
He's not actually in call.
Yeah, Sefik's calling him.
Sefik's calling Lyra. We'll go back to Idril while that happens. So Idril, you see, you chased after him for a bit, and now Nilax has gotten ahead of you again by going the other direction. You want to have been on his shoulders or something and jumped on?
I could pick him up on the way. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah. Panda, you're muted.
Yes, I would be.
I'll pick up Bishop as well if that's alright.
Yeah, Bishop gets dropped off onto the axe beak and he's chasing with the axe beak. Not his axe beak, but one of your guys' axe beaks. What do you want to say to Diva? Yeah, are you going to be like, oh, we're leaving? Or do you want to just like dip without saying anything? Diva's literally going mad right above you.
Oh, is she going mad?
Yeah, she's going crazy.
Yeah, she's literally yelling, "You can't have any," and ripping out her hair and shoving it in a bag.
I didn't hear any of that.
Oh,
No, I didn't hear it at first. He can hear it now. Yeah, that's
Now that
the-
you guys have returned, she's clutching the bag closer and still just tearing little bits of her hair out.
the bag. Where'd you get the bag?
It's
Her
her bag.
backpack.
It's her adventure.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think her backpack.
Yeah.
Well, can Nilex drop your drill off as well? With
I mean,
Bishop.
Diva's 45 feet in the air
what was
as
the
well.
question? Can Nilex...
Drop your drill off with Bishop on the XP.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
What did she say?
We haven't got to it yet. We'll go back to it. Close to your turn again.
Could I have gone this way instead?
Yeah. Like you kind of like redirect when you saw Diva.
Yeah, so I'll do like an L shape instead of like just instead of going there. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. You do be that way sometimes. Idril, you Bishop piloting this. Are you saying anything to Diva before you fly by?
No? Fly by?
As you like,
Did you like, just yeet?
speed off, yeah.
Uh,
Dropped you off, and
I probably would not be going on the axe back. I'll be trying to help.
okay. So you're gonna be with Nilax, Bishop on his own.
Yeah.
On your axe beak.
Bloody hell.
Yes.
We're losing 2!
3.
3.
Wesley is screaming out, "Help! Help!"
Wesley needs help though. Like if you tried to come with Nilax would have said help Wesley.
Okay.
Idril, go with Bishop. Wesley needs help.
Yeah, Wesley's gonna
I got Diva.
keep running. He's like seeing all these crosses in the trees, and he screams out, "There's someone up there!" And there's just like crosses in the trees cut using that magical kind of sparkly diamond crystalline slices. Do you see that Nilax is and Idril?
Wait, is Idril going with Bishop or Nilax? Because
Yeah.
Nilax
Give
told
us an
Idril
answer
go
real
with
quick
Bishop.
right now.
I would be going with... If I was told to go with Bishop, I would
You
be
were.
going with Bishop. Yeah.
Do you see Nilax down there? And you think he's trying to steal your hair.
David just kind of looks down to Nilax, clutches the bag close, staying 45 feet up in the air, and just goes, "Nilax, don't you dare! This is mine! I'm getting rich off of this. Leave me alone."
Are you gonna fly down further or anything like that? Nilax, you can talk back.
Yeah, Nilax isn't gonna say much right now.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to figure it out.
David's-
He's just got a confused expression, but it's hard to tell because of his face.
Back to
David's not flying.
Azriel and Kraga. You
Oh.
both get back
You
up.
just skipped Nilax's turn.
What?
I
I
think he
did?
was gonna do something on his turn.
No, I asked him if he wanted to.
I don't think
You asked me if I wanted to talk.
Oh, Nilax's turn.
Okay. I like charge, fly up, and tackle Diva.
How far can you fly up?
He can go 40, but you're like 45, but who cares?
Yeah, I'm 45 feet in the air.
You can grab your fucking toes, bruh.
And those foot pick six.
My I'll be taking and making money off that. Well, you make money off the bag, huh? Okay, not
My
going there.
hair. No,
Um,
please no.
yeah, I'd like to like tackle Diva out of the air.
Yeah. Do you want to just say that that's happening, David? You need to like, you don't want to do a contest or anything, yeah?
I kind
can-
of do want to contest it.
Okay, well, I have advantage, and I got a plus 13. So let's just goes. Oh, you know, it wasn't even that good of a roll.
Athletics or acrobatics to contest?
Yeah, I failed.
Yeah, he ended it by accident. As you pulled out of the sky, Nilax kind of like a bit pulls you out of your madness. You start believing him.
Alex is just holding her tight, and he just falls. Like he like goes up in an arc, and he's heading back towards like the roof of the building. Just wrapping himself around her to shield her from the impact.
Yes. Nilax takes 40 falling damage.
Yep.
40.
Okay.
Not 40.
40, wait.
40 feet of falling damage, sorry.
So I was like, wow, that's a lot of
40,
falling
no.
damage.
Oh, yeah.
46.
I'll get you to roll it. 46, please, yeah.
Well, actually, he's really dense, so maybe he should take more damage.
No, his skull
You know
is
why
empty.
elephants don't jump? Because they fucking die from like tiny drops.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my mother like that.
He
Oh
takes
my
13
god.
Jesus.
Yeah, so 13
damage.
reduced
And-
by 4, so 9.
Reduced by 4.
Yeah, my protection aura
No, this
reduces
is like-
damage.
This is untyped damage.
Oh, but it just reduces all damage.
This is chaos
It's
damage, dude.
Unreducible.
This is chaos damage. And
It's
Bro!
your god doesn't protect you against fall damage.
yeah, your god can't protect you.
You want me to take 13 instead of 9, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Diva's magic is slightly uncontrolled. You can't quite protect yourself so well because your aura is faulting in hers.
Yeah, no. My faith in myself is too strong for that shit.
You're distracted by
back
foot
to
picks.
Azrael and Krager, you in this turn, like both act at the same time, can walk up to Sefik. This is like the block of Krager, Sefik.
We smashed through the roof.
Azrael.
I'm going to like reduce my size back down,
Which I think you already did, yeah.
and my wings sort of just like dissipate into nothing.
I run over and I start taking out my healer's bag and try to stabilize him immediately.
For some reason it doesn't seem to work. His body's collapsing in a way that like it's like he wasn't alive. Does that make sense?
I try to big brain this, testing my minuscule arcana knowledge, which of 0, and see if I can kill him to stop the curse from killing him.
What do you
So
mean?
if the curse doesn't kill him, he can't be cursed after death because I killed him, and then I can resurrect.
I'm just gonna like stop Kragar and say,
Yeah,
like,
unfortunately, with your arcane knowledge, you see that he was
Fuck.
like decomposing. It's just like he was already dead, and that he was being puppeted. But this is like his last win.
Yeah.
Like, let's say it's a like a spectral form of Sefik appears above him, and it's like speak with the dead spell, where he is like floating above his own body.
Pretty sure Speak the Dead just animates the body.
Okay, man.
Okay, sorry. Man.
Yeah, and the he says, you get 4 questions. I think that's how Speak Dead works. Is it 4 questions? 5 questions?
5 questions.
5 questions. You'll get 5 questions to ask him. You have it.
Yeah.
It's not
So
your
after
fault
this, I'll just keep casting on him until I know everything I want.
until you know yeah. That's right. But I think the session ends here, so you have some time to think about it. We'll come back to everything happening again later.